Hey everyone, I'm Ultimate456, you're the Ultimate, so welcome to episode 178 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. Okay, today we've got quite a few things to do, so let's see if we can get started. Just going to put Marika's Source Seal back on, change a few things. Alright, so returning the unalloyed gold needle here should just give us a new item and a somber ancient dragon smithing stone. So Miquella's needle and somber ancient dragon smithing stone, as I said. Miquella's needle, let's have a look at it. I think it's actually, is it a tool? Yeah, okay, so it's a tool, and it says, subdues a once accepted frenzied flame. One of the unalloyed gold needles that Miquella crafted to ward away the meddling of outer gods. Capable of subduing the flame of frenzy if inherited, allowing one to cheat fate and avoid becoming Lord of Frenzied Flame. However, the needle is as yet unfinished, can only be used in the heart of the storm beyond time, said to be found in Farum Azula. So, unalloyed gold needles that Miquella made this to ward away the meddling of outer gods. So, does that mean that he did that before he was cursed with eternal youth? I'm not sure. But anyway, it basically allows you to avoid becoming the Lord of Frenzied Flame. So, if you go to get the Frenzied Flame, and you decide like you don't want to do that ending anymore, you can use this item. So they allow you to do that, which is interesting, but yeah, it's not going to be too big of a deal for us. Now we're going to head to the Leyndell, the capital of Ash. We've got a few things to do today, quite a few things to do today. I don't think I'm going to be able to do all of it, but I'm going to try. The first thing that we want to do is head to Leyndell, the Ashen capital. And you can see it's Leyndell, but it's completely covered in ash. There's a person we can talk to here. Let's see what they say. Behold, the Erd tree yet stands, tall and unwavering, mindless of the scorch of the flame of ruin. Ha 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 ha. Then we are yet golden ones. Okay, so he's just saying that I guess the Erd tree is very strong, despite, everything that's gone through. Alright, so here there is a sewer grate, and the sewer grate is actually open. It was in Leyndell the first time, but it wasn't open. Now, all you have to do is just drop off to these points, and when I drop off one more time, you got to be careful, try and land on this beam. And if you do that, you can collect an item that I think I spied it when I was here the first time, but I told you that we couldn't get it for quite some time. Now you can. It's just the Crimson Amber Medallion +2, so there's that for you. Next thing that we're going to do is we are back here at the Subterranean Shunning Grounds. Now this next thing that I'm about to do, technically you don't have to do it for the Platinum, but I'm going to do it because I want to try and, do everything I possibly can. So the Platinum requires you to complete the game with 3 different endings, and we are going to do that. Let me just try and get rid of these guys. We are going to do that, but, ooh, yay, Rune Arc, nice. I think I actually got one from that from that rat during practice as well. That's interesting. Maybe it was a golden rune one, but yeah. So, I wonder what happens if I do Theodorix's magma here. Okay, and a Gil's flame. Rah. Okay, so, damn, I don't have any. I forgot to put my shield back on as well. This is no bueno. Alright, it's fine. We'll just push through this. So, if you remember, in this direction, in the Subterranean Shunning Grounds, we're going to find the Dung Eater, who we haven't seen for a little bit. And once we do get to him, if you remember, he wanted the seedbed curses for some reason. He wanted all the seedbed curses. And now we're going to give them all to him. We have a total of 6. You only need 5 to actually complete the quest. But there are 6 in the game to make it easier for players. Let me see if I can... It's very hard to get that crit. I hate going through this section because it just takes so long. Especially without the fire. Probably should have used Magma Guillotine. Let me switch over to Magma Guillotine and let me put my shield back on. That one... Magma Guillotine, Magma Worm Scale Sword, you know what I mean. Okay, and let's do this. Yeah, this is just the best. Oh, I can't even use it because of my FP. Wow, that's a big hit. How am I not poisoned yet? That's weird. Anyway, we're going to go down here, we're going to find him, and we're going to give him the seedbed curses, and that's going to allow us to basically complete a quest. Again, it's not required for platinum, but it is required for one of the endings. I forgot to level up as well. Am I heavy loaded? I am. I should probably switch things. Which one is it? This one. Why am I heavy loaded? Oh yeah, because I was wearing this. Can I wear this one? Oh, cool. Okay, I'll just wear that for now. There we go, full beast champion set. Okay, so here's the Dung Eater. Let's quickly talk to him and see what happens.
A curse upon them all. They'll be born cursed, all of them, along with their children. And their children's children. For all time to come.
Okay, use the seedbed curse.
Unleash it upon them! A curse blessings to war!
Alright, and if we do that, we can now, you can see there is something that we can collect there. You can receive the Mending Rune. Mending Rune of the Fell Curse. So let's have a look at that. This, I believe, is... Yes, this is the second Mending Rune that we have. The first one that we got was from Fear with the Death Prince. So I'll read both of them. Rune gestated by Fear, the Deathbed Companion, used to restore the fractured Elden Ring when brandished by the Elden Lord. Formed of the two Hallow Brand half-wheels combined, it will embed the principle of life within death into order. The Golden Order was created by confining destined death. Thus, this new order will be one of death restored. And this one says, Loathsome Rune, gestated by the Dung Eater, used to restore the fractured Elden Ring when brandished by the Elden Lord. The reviled curse will last eternally, and the world's children, grandchildren, and every generation hence will be its pustules. If order is defiled entirely, defilement is defilement no more, and for every curse, a cursed blessing. Okay. An interesting, like, roundabout way to look at it. I wonder, actually, let me check. Did it use all of my seedbed curses? Yes, it did. And I also just spied something in the inventory that I completely forgot about, and I probably have to do right now. Alright, let me quickly do it. If you head back to Jarburg, I meant to do this a long time ago, but I forgot. And it's a bit annoying, but oh well. So if you head back to Jarburg, we've already completed, what's his name? Dialos's quest, but we also got Alexander's innards. And if we go over here to the Jarburn, let's talk to him.
Thanks for coming back, cuz. I've been thinking. It's time for me to set out on a journey. As a warrior jar, upon the path of champions.
And if we give him Alexander's insides or innards.
Wow. Cuz, are these insights from Uncle Alexander? Thank you, cuz I'm a warrior jar, so I need to be strong. I can really have them, right? I understand. I'll get strong. Strong enough. I deserve to have Uncle's insights. I don't think I'll see you again. When I set out. Warriors are supposed to work alone. Goodbye, cuz. And thanks for everything. I'll never forget you, cuz. I'll never...
Okay. That's it, and now if we really quickly head over here and rest at the Grace Point, we will notice that Jarburn, whatever his name is gone, and in his place is an item, and the item is, here we go, the Companion Jar, which is a talisman, which is actually not that bad, but terrible that you have to go through all this to get it. Raises potency of thrown jars. Talisman given by the jars to their friends. Raises potency of thrown jars. Though the jars are brought to life by human flesh and blood, they are all rather kindly folk. Perhaps they were made to be better than their innards. So yeah, you get that, and that would have been maybe relatively useful if they gave you the ability to get that earlier in the game, because those death birds, according to Fextra Life, it increases the damage of throwing pots and all that by like 20%, which is gigantic. I'll be fine. I'm gonna find another grace point soon anyway. I am gonna use my runes, hopefully soon. I just want to get through this now. Alright, so let's collect all the different items that we can get here in the Ashen capital. It's funny, almost all these items are actually in some kind of order. So I found this one, which is a tarnished gold sunflower. And then if you exit out the same way you came and you go through this gap in the building, you can find a rune arc. Then you'll see the Bolt of Grandsax is still here, and if we head towards where its point is, I actually got to find it because I'm not sure. I may have missed it. Hang on a sec, it should be around here somewhere. Is that on the roof? Where are you? Hang on, let me read it again. Okay, yep. Should have kept reading. So, where's the point? So if we keep running in this direction, we're gonna find that if we climb up here, we can actually jump on some rooftops, and we'll be able to collect. Damn it, baby jump. That's so annoying. Here. Go, there we go. Be able to collect. Heroes Rune 4 on top of this rooftop. And then now we can go all the way over there to the statue that's near the entrance. And right at her weapon, we can find a regular golden sunflower. Finally, we head over to the wing of the dragon, which we used to climb into Leyndell the first time. And we can use it again to get back in there. Oh, wait a second. I actually need to change things. Give me a sec here. Let me go back here. I'll cut out a little bit of my running back because I forgot to change things. So let me put flasks 4. Let's level up. Let's get strength, and maybe what else? I read that in dexterity improves your spellcasting speed, so let's do that. You see, does it actually say that? Explanation. Yeah, reduces casting time of spells. Okay, and makes it harder to be knocked off your horse. That's interesting. And then, oh yeah, the spells, hang on. Probably don't need a Gil's Flame and all that kind of stuff. Flame. You know what, let me do this off screen, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I decided to put Grail's Roar in to see how that works, because it improves your attack and defense. The rest of the stuff is pretty similar. Flame Cleanse Me, Flame Protect Me, Flame Grant Me Strength, Stone of Grank, Black Flame, Scouring Black Flame, X-Hikes Decay, and Grail's Roar, and Bestial Vitality, of course. Alright, so let's head over here to the Dragon's Wing. We only have to do... well, there's still a few things to do, but we're going to try... This will probably go into next episode, unfortunately, but oh well, that's how it goes. Okay. If all goes well, maybe... I'm just trying to think. So this is episode 178. Then that... I guess technically if I make episode 180 an hour long, it might be enough time to do everything, but yeah. I would have loved to have finished everything with episode 180, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Okay, when you go here, for some reason, I guess it's because he was here before. The gargoyle that we fought sort of on that side is now here. And he's still pretty powerful, so be careful. I like to throw stones at him. Because I am without sin. No! Okay, good. Good damage so far. He's moving real far back though. Hey, I got him. Come on! Yeah! That last one I wasn't sure about, but I was like, you know what? Let's see. Oh, I gotta put my fast back on. Let me get back in here. I should probably change my mixed physic as well. That one. This guy can pretty easily kill you, so I'm kind of just going, you know what? I don't want him to kill me, so I'm just gonna kill him as quickly as I possibly can. I'm only gonna fight him the one time. And the only reason I'm even fighting him is because down to the left there's an item over there. And it's pretty worthwhile to get. Okay, fantastic. I don't think he dropped anything. 8,608. Would have been a pretty good payday if he had those gold eyes. Okay, and you get another Somber Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone from that. Now, the next thing that I want to do, and hopefully I've done this correctly, I want to go over here. So as of right now, we have access to 4 endings. There's also these 2 random guys who are still alive for some reason. Yeah, as of right now, we have access to 4 endings. One of the endings that we don't have access to is the Frenzied Flame, because I left that, and we will go back and get that. I don't think I can jump down here, can I? Ah, this is so annoying. I hate this. Actually, it's not too bad. Not too bad. I think I can jump from here. Surely I can survive that. Yeah, it's fine. All right, cool. Let's go down here. So we have, yeah, we have access to 4 endings. We're gonna get the 5th one just now, which is not required for platinum. This particular one that I'm doing, and then I will get the Frenzied Flame when it becomes like when we basically need it. Ah, screw this, guys. So if I go over here, I should find. Yep. Here's Goldmask. He's just laying here. He's seen what he needs to see. He's looking like directly at the Erd Tree. And if we press triangle, we can receive the Mending Rune of Perfect Order, which is basically the exact opposite of what we just got. Let's read that one. A rune of transcendental ideology, which will attempt to perfect the Golden Order. The current imperfection of the Golden Order, or instability of ideology, can be blamed upon the fickleness of the gods no better than men. That is the fly in the ointment. The fly in the ointment. That's a classic one. Alright, now we can go. So where was I going? I was going over there, but we don't need to. Yeah, okay. The next place I'm going to go is I'm actually going to go right back to. I always forget where it is. It's here, but I think you can go from here. Yeah, Snow Valley Ruins Outlook. Okay, so I want to point out something very particular. We are actually going to go back here, and the reason we're going to go back here is because Brother Corhyn is here. And if you gave him, sorry, if you gave him the, I think it's over there. If you gave him the tonic of forgetfulness, he's here. If you didn't give him the tonic of forgetfulness, he'll be at the capital, the Leyndell Ashen capital. I think he's sort of near where the main grace point there is, and so you can talk to him there. But the only difference is, as I said, he's either here or he's going to be there, and yeah, he's here or he's going to be there. Oh, watch out for this. Let's just stay here for a sec. But everything else should be exactly the same. Okay, cool, go. It lasts so long. And then we go over here, and he should be on the next bridge. Just gotta figure out where that bridge is. Unfortunately, there's no quicker way to get here, as far as I know. It's basically the closest grace point, because the other one that's like right here is underneath him. There he is. Okay, so now if we talk to Brother Corhyn.
Where did you go? I'm right here. Please, show me. Your finger, your rhythms and calculus. Let me document the motions. Master, where did you go?
Okay, so yeah, he... what's called? Goldmask disappeared, and he's asking where did he go. Now talk to him a bit more.
Master, I'm right here. Your
Okay,
finger.
same
Let me
thing.
dock master.
And
Where did
now, if we exit and go back in, geez, yeah, just past 80 hours as well. A lot of that was spent on Malekith and Melania though. And go back in. Brother Corhyn is gone, and in his place, we can collect Corhyn's spell bearing, Corhyn's robe, and a flail. Which, why did the flail not come up? Oh, because I've collected it before, maybe. Where is it? Oh, that's why I had 2 flails on my practice. I was like looking at my practice the other day. I was like, why do I have a second flail? It looks exactly the same. It just, yeah, in fact, it is identical to a regular flail. Interesting. And Corhyn's robe, wasn't it? Corhyn's robe should reveal something. Robe of Corhyn the Cleric. Even after exile, Corhyn refused to recant his prophecies, and for this he was blessed with the guidance of grace. Since then, the cartwheel draped on his neck has served as a reminder that true guidance awaits those with iron wills, those with unwavering faith. Okay. So that explains kind of his design there. And now, I'm just trying to think. Okay, now the last thing I want to do, just before we finish, is... Let's try this, because my guide says to go to the Forbidden Woods, but I think it's actually better if I go here. I'm going to go to the Isolated Merchant Shack. This is very tricky, because the game doesn't actually tell you about this, but I feel like it's one of those things where if you figure this out, it's pretty cool. So, it might be a little tricky to remember, but here in the Weeping Peninsula, also you can see the little, like, flecks of fire just falling down because of the Erd tree being burnt. Here you get a really good shot of it there. But if you remember early on in the game, there was a tower in the Weeping Peninsula, this tower right here, and it's called the Tower of Return. And the Tower of Return allows you to, if I could ever climb it, allows you to climb up to the top of it and find a chest. And in the chest is actually a trap that teleports you to a place in Leyndell called the Divine Bridge. Now for some reason, once Leyndell is burnt to ash, you cannot actually, like, you lose access to that grace point. However, the trap chest is still here, which means that you can go straight back there and you can get it back. So Leyndell Ashen Capital. Now I'm gonna quickly... okay, that's why. Yeah, so for some reason, so there's a lever here, but it doesn't work, and I don't know why. They just decided to go, yep, no, that's not working. Anyway, coming here is still important, because we're gonna touch this grace point, and now we have access to it permanently again, Divine Bridge. The golem does wake up, and I think it's a bit stronger than it was the first time, but I'm gonna ignore it. Instead, I'm gonna head over here to this one, and this one will teleport us to another location, and we actually need to go here. Well, no, technically we don't, but you should. We go to the Isolated Divine Tower, which is right here, sort of just southeast of Leyndell, and you can only open this door if you have Melania's, what's it called? Great Rune, devoid of any benediction. And it just says, yeah, devoid of any benediction, seek the Isolated Divine Tower which stands beyond the Lost Great Bridge. So yeah, they give you like a little bit of a hint, but it is hard to know for sure, or to realize for sure. Alright, this episode's going a bit long, but it's alright. I've got to make these efforts where I can. Next time we're going to collect the final talisman of the game, and then I think that's it. I think we'll go towards the final like boss rush and try and finish off everything. So fingers crossed. There's an interesting thing about this tower. Like, I always took note of like what it looked like when you reach the top. So yeah, you get another grace point there. I think that's the last grace point in the game actually. Maybe not. I don't know. So here's Melania's rune. Let's collect it. Or restore the power of it, I should say. Melania's Great Rune. And what it does is attacks recover HP after damage taken. A Great Rune of the Shardbearer Melania. The blessing of this half-rotted rune reduces the healing power of Flask of Crimson Tears, okay? And yet, due to the infusion of Melania's Spirit of Resistance, attacks made immediately after receiving damage will partially recover HP, so it's like Rally from Bloodborne, I think. Melania is daughter to Queen Marika and Radagon, and her great rune should have been the most sacred of all. Okay, and the interesting thing about this location is like, it looks like there's like a specific chunk like cut out of these 3 pieces. Like something heavy and large like flew from somewhere and hit. There's also a piece missing there. And you get a good look at Crumbling Furum Azula as well, which is awesome. So maybe it was from Crumbling Furum Azula, but yeah, it's an awesome little nod. Okay, the last thing, yeah, I guess I'll leave things here and then we'll continue next time. Alright, so I want to thank you all for watching episode 178 of Let's Platinum Elden Ring. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.